Normal. So last time I spoke about my 3 years of NoFap experience and the changes I've experienced, like attraction and penile size, etc. So now we're gonna talk about part 2 of my NoFap 3 years experience. It's an update of how I've been experiencing NoFap, and I will keep on doing NoFap since it's the best thing I've ever done. I mean, let me explain it in such a way. It's one of the best things I've ever done, like I said in my last video. However, it's something that sometimes I wish when I'm laying down on bed thinking like, why didn't I do this 15 years ago, even 20 years ago, just before I started fat? Because right now, if I would have done that, I would feel holy. I would feel innocent. I would be even better, beyond better than I've ever been. Even though I think that I already am going to that way. But so you get what I mean, you know? No masturbation, no porn. Man, I wish I'd done that a lot earlier. Now there's one thing you guys surprised me with. Relapses. Facebook groups, friends, and they have it. YouTube, etc. I see a lot of people making comments that they relapse a lot. They relapse way too fucking much. Some guys relapse each month, once a month. Some guys relapse once every 2 weeks. Some guys even relapse once a week, and in some cases once every 3 or 2 days. And I can see where that's coming from. You may not even notice it, but there is a specific reason why you keep on relapsing. And I'll break it down to each and every one. I have no desire to relapse. I'm not feeling that kind of urge to open my tab, get on the best BDSM porn scene and start on take down my pants and start, jacking off for that shit. I don't have that kind of urge anymore. And I'm glad, I'm really glad. Because simply, by the time I'm watching porn and masturbating, I can use the time wisely to do and get things done for my goals or whatsoever. Even right now, making a YouTube video to help each and every one of you is one of the main reasons why I don't want to relapse. I mean, I could relapse right now and this video won't even happen. So I'm gonna use my time wisely, what I'm doing right now, to help each and every one of you. That's the kind of time I could have spent on relapsing, but it's not gonna happen. Not in my case. So in other words, I'm not in the mood to relapse. I mean, why would I? Plus, you also get lots of stress from it. I mean, think about this for a second, right? You're gonna relapse. You may even use your right hand, or in some bad cases, your left hand. When you're gonna use your left hand, you're cheating on yourself on your right hand. So your right hand is gonna file a divorce. You'll have all the stress, etc, etc, etc. So all the babies you've got with your right hand, you'll have to pay child support for that shit. You may even not even see your little baby hands anymore. Why? Because, you cheated on your right hand and you have to pay for that shit. And you have to pay alimony. You don't want to do it. You don't want to go through all the stress. Plus, you will lose everything. You lose your house, your car, and everything to your right hand. Is that what you want to reach? Not in my case. The time, like I said, I could have been using to relapse, the time that I can be productive, or eat some buttermilk biscuits, do something about my physique, reach some other goals, help people, so on and so forth. Masturbation and porn is a total waste of time for me, and that's how freedom feels. I no longer feel the need to fap anymore, nor do I feel the need to watch porn and get to search porn on the internet to see a bunch of worthless females getting fucked for a pile of paper because they sell their holes for a pile of paper. That's how much value they give to themselves. I no longer feel that need to do that. That's how freedom feels. In other words, I got better things to do. Now, why do you relapse? I got the answer. Hear me out. Take a good look at yourself. I'm really being honest here right now. Take a good look at yourself. Also, how you value yourself. Very important. How you see yourself and how you're handling yourself. The last one is key. Most people, they don't find themselves good looking enough to get a date or die trying. You can use that time to find a channel like mine that can help you and aid you into getting a date. And a good one too as well. Many people relapse because they don't value themselves. How? Hear me out. They rather fap and watch somebody getting fucked instead of fucking themselves. It's like putting yourself in the wrong position. Now, don't get offended by what I say. I'm trying to wake each and every one of you up, so I don't want to hurt each and every one of you. But it may feel like I'm offending you guys, but I don't. It's like putting yourself in a cuckold position. Now, what does a cuckold do? He's watching his own girlfriend, fiance, wife getting fucked by someone other than him. Is that the way you want to live? I mean, seriously, is that the way you want to live? Or do you rather fuck instead of watching someone get fucked? That's what you're doing right now. And why does it happen? It's because you devalue yourself. Just like a cuckold. A cuckold devalues himself and is being devalued by his own girlfriend or fiance or wife, which all three of them are worthless in my opinion anyways, because having a partner like that is as much worth as the worst disgusting trash you can ever find, maybe at the scrap heap or whatever they put the garbage, wherever. That's how much worth they are in my honest opinion. A good girl, a good girlfriend, fiance or wife will never allow that to happen, whenever you want to be touched by someone else, only by you. So, you know where we're going right now. In other words, it's increasing insecurity. That's what being a cuckold means. You may not be a cuckold, but the way you are is almost similar to what a cuckold does. And thank God, you're not there. And I don't want you to be there. Like seriously, you don't want to be there. I know some guys who just fucked up their whole fucking lives and are emotionally destroyed. So don't go there, brothers and sisters. Don't go there. And now that you know, you can prevent from going there. And that's a good thing. So, another thing why people relapse a lot. The reason why is because they see the way they look and are right now. But they don't simulate or think about how they can look and be in a couple of months, years, or even decennia. So they're not simulating to be, or let's say they're not doing some effort in improving themselves, which is very important to get rid of the relapse urges. They're keeping themselves in a comfort zone. Now when things go wrong, they don't want to change anything at all. You're here to make progress. You're not here to be in the same position as you were 10 years ago and gonna be in 10 years later. You're here to make progress, to become better. I mean, the fact that you're already watching my videos and know about NoFap makes you already have made progress. The fact that you're doing NoFap goes even a step further into making progress. That's a good thing. That's where you need to be. You're here to be better than you were yesterday. And by relapsing, you're not going to be better than you were yesterday, but you're going to be in the same position. Understand? So changing and improving is key. It's important. Now, another thing why people relapse is because the way they're handling themselves. For a case like this, stress. What do people do when they have stress? Let me explain. They drop the drawers and continually stroke their phallus until there is a pleasurable feeling come from out of their phallus and their body is releasing a bodily fluid from their phallus and they will have an experience that makes them feel relaxed. That's how it is. So in other words, you're relapsing because you want to feel numb towards your stress. You don't want to feel that worrying feeling anymore. So you're gonna start jacking off and that's it. That's why most people relapse. They want to feel good. On to the next. It's the same thing like drinking to forget your problems. It's a temporary solution for a problem that can be permanent. Watch out, because the same thing with FAP. When you FAP, you have a temporary numb feeling. You don't feel stressed out or whatsoever. You feel good for a small amount of time. After that, you're back to where you were before. Just like drinking. Once the alcohol left your system, where you're standing? Exactly. Same place as where you stood before you started drinking. That's the same thing with relapsing. That's the reason why you relapse and continue relapsing, because you want to keep having those numb feelings that make you not worry about things anymore. So how can you prevent yourself from relapsing? Simply something that needs to be done every day. Improving yourself the way you look, the way you are, how you are, adding some life goals, becoming better than you were yesterday, the way you handle stress, etc., etc. And especially the most important, setting a goal how you want to look and be in a couple of months, years, or decennia. Work towards it. It will help you not relapse anymore because you won't feel those urges. When you know how to deal with your problems, when you know how to deal with your stress, when you have that feeling of, oh man, oh shit, no, you won't have that shit. You'll have those feelings like, you know what, I'm gonna grab me a glass of water. And there's some English water, really delicious. Now I'm gonna say something that may even be uncomfortable for most of you guys, but something you should take seriously. For example, if you have some financial issues, what's the most important thing you need to do? Getting help. And help can be many things. For example, if you already have a job. Let's say you work from 9 to 5, but what you're making, what you're earning is not enough to, solve your financial issues. You may consider getting a second job. Not as much hours in order to not destroy yourself or getting a burnout. Or what you can also do is seek help from others. For example, some instances that are able to aid and help you to solve your financial problems. Those are things that will reduce your stress and help you not to relapse. Another thing, psychological problems. For whatever reason, maybe childhood trauma, some bad childhood experience, whatsoever, name it. Seek a psychologist. He is somebody that can help you when he's a professional, alright? Seek a professional, not just a psychologist, because I know what you guys think, right? You'll be thinking like, yeah, but I've been met to so many psychologists, they never help me. I said seek a professional. How can you know that he's a professional? Simply, your results. When somebody's helping you and you're seeing changes in your life, improvements, you're getting results from his help, that's when you know he's a professional. That's the kind of person you need in order to solve your problems. And that's how also you'll prevent yourself from relapsing. And there is so much more to this. Also, very important, key factor next to everything else, your confidence. Work on it. Work on your confidence, seek help, ask questions, whatever. Even seek my help. I can help you with that. So I will be making videos and I will give out help to each and every one of you to improve your confidence. That's how also you will prevent yourself from relapsing. So yes, I will be making videos about confidence. In that video, I will share many things, also my unique mindset that you will love, that you're gonna add to your life in order to have a lot more confidence, in order to be more confident. You'll even have my insight about many things that you will subconsciously take over and see things the way they should be seen in order to have a better insight in your life and to be overall better in many aspects. So when you're working on yourself, you will become free. Not only because you don't need to watch porn and masturbate to feel better, but also because you're leaving your comfort zone. Because many people don't want to leave the comfort zone and they don't want to change. And you're gonna be different. You're gonna be doing something that they wish they have done. Because think about it for a second. That comfort zone is telling you, just sit and watch how other people are getting their success. Is that the way you want to live? Or is it better if you're gonna leave your comfort zone and make others watch your success and you getting your success while they standing or sitting in their comfort zone? That's a lot better. But seriously, we as NoFappers are here to motivate them as well. We want to get them out as well. We're gonna drag them out of their comfort zone and help them to improve themselves so they can be better, so we can change this whole world instead of being a person that starts jacking off and think like, okay, I have got stress again, I gotta drink or start jacking off or whatsoever. We're gonna make ourselves into the real alpha males we're meant to be naturally. Because we know how fucked up that zone is. We know how much that zone hurted us. We know how it keeps you there, like in an invisible jail. But the thing is, the key of that jail has always been in your pocket. You know it's in your pocket, but you refuse to believe that you have the key right there. You even refuse to believe that it actually fits and that it can open the door from your jail that you made yourself. But after opening that door, thanks to us and other NoFap YouTubers, you no longer want to go back to the jail anymore, and you will help to set others free as well. That's where you will know that you're free. You can spend from that day on seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years, doing the things you love to do, getting to know yourself and your hidden talents, etc., without thinking about porn and masturbation anymore. You're free. And part 3 is coming soon. So if you're acting crazy, I'll say, no, I won't say that. Doe normaal. Subscribe to my channel, like and share my video, and watch my other videos.